Greetings. This is me, Zara Basak. Uh, I'm not feeling well, and also I've come here to Azan brother wanted to apologize to M16. So M16, if you are here waiting for you, we've got a few messages from apologies from Azan. I shared something and you were here and you said you were just learning. Azan brother made a mistake, he didn't mean it. Azan brother saying good luck in today's video, Zara ma'am. Thank you so much, Azan brother. We are all on a learning experience together. So I've spoken to Azan brother and I got his thing wrong. What his message was that we're all learning and he's made a mistake. He wants to apologize to M16. M16, Azan's Pradhan says, M16, if you're watching, I do apologize to you for any misinformation or anything I had said. Please, I ask for forgiveness at this time. So I wonder, Azan, if good luck, if he comes, sorry, if M16 comes here, if he doesn't, then really sorry, mistakes we make. Maybe he'll get this message later on. So if you're lucky, he'll be here. M16, are you here? You see, I was actually Azan is an Ismaili. I just had a talk with him. He told me he's challenged and all this, his personal life. I don't know how much. So I made a mistake. I'm not feeling well, and not because of the mistake, excuse me, but because there's some things I'm not well, right? And I can't trust people. Even though Azan, I've checked his profile, he's an Ismaili, he saw all this. Even then I couldn't trust Azan brother. I thought my father was doing something behind my back. So what I was against Salim Lalani, I was trying to, because I respect, I was trying to just, protect His Highness Aga Khan. And so Azan, for this reason, approached me and he said he wasn't spying or anything. It was just that time that he chose to come to me, right? So he had seen me at Salim Lalani's thing. He clarified everything is okay now. And so I have this insanity. And I think I have, I'm not sure, I don't want to say I have cancer because I haven't done any, my liver is hurting and my stomach is bloated and I feel like very tired and all this. So, and the mental illness, you cannot control yourself. Like if something triggers it, like, so I told Hazan brother that, you're young and maybe it's not right. And he even looks like a little bit like my stepbrother, unfortunately. So it triggered all that. Like he did apologize that he mentioned the religion again with me, and I also mentioned the religion to him again. So I want to help the Ismailis come out of this. So recently, as I have mentioned this in one of the earlier live streams, and I mention it again. If someone, let's say if you're a 12er Shia and you've got a miracle from Imam Hussein or Prophet Muhammad or Bibi Zainab going to the ziyarat pilgrimages, then you will not be eligible for this research and seeing. Because, you'll feel ungrateful and you've had a miracle, you've seen it. Like we saw miracles in the Bara Imam Barga, Karadar, water coming out and all this. And even one born teenager came to our Bara Imam Barga, Karachi. and he was blind and from birth. So he came, he stayed there, stayed there, stayed there. I don't know for how many months until God gave him eyes. So then he left. So my great grandmother, great grand aunt, no, grand aunt, knew this and knew him, and she was keeping in touch, updating with him. She told me that he left because he got eyes back. He could see. So if you have these kind of miracles, and you feel you have a strong community also backing you, and you have a good leader backing you, even then you will not be able to see, because you're so full of that. And also you're full of that. You can't leave, because first of all, miracle in your life. So now, can you say those Christians, those Muslims who see Christ now, we're seeing a tsunami of videos coming, who helped, the Muslims leave Islam. I don't know how many of them are true, but these things have happened, right? So even if they're not true, or how many are true, these things have happened. Christ has given them, Jesus Christ has given them a miracle. So if you're in that thing, then you will not be able to see this properly. So I've also had some miracles, but not the miracle of getting my life back, the health condition back and all this. And my mother's gone. I wanted a miracle for my mother too, but she's gone. But we've had miracles, like if I was been worried about my brother or something, and I was told there's black magic, or his health is this and that, then I've called out to Bibi Zainab also. And Bibi, also not only that, Imam Ali Raza's sister, Masuma Ikom. Because, I would say if my brother, something happens to my brother that I love very much, dearly, then I will just die or go insane. So, for example, wherever he lives, if there's a bomb blast, all of a sudden something happens, then, or a car crash, then I used to, be calling Bibi Zainab and love for Imam Hussein, and Bibi Masuma Ikum's love for Imam Ali Raza. But I had to leave all that behind. And miracles you have in every walk of life, but some people get it, some people don't get it. So this will be very tough for you, and you might not want to be here. Like the Ismaili community is a very strong community, and the leader is very respectable, well-known, honored by the governments and all, and presidents and all, officials, and he's very good. He's very honest, right? So then you will not be able to leave this religion. Like Jiddu Krishnamurti said, we want to make groups. And since you have a great community, the Ismailis, Azan and all, I don't know if, so I can say this, so like the Ismaili communities have had a strong, great leader. You would never want to leave this religion. It was surprising that Salim Lalani left. But even that, I didn't use that because I wanted to help Ismailis also to see. We want to see who is the true Imam and all this. But, and help the Shias, 12-er Shias, because if you don't follow the right Imam, the true Imam, you're a gone case. It's not like it's okay, you can be a Muslim. No. In our 12-er Shias, it's the most important thing. I even found a thing in Sunni Islam, the Hadith. If you don't know the true Imam in Islam, you will die a death of kafir, polytheists. So this is the utmost important thing. in Islam. That's why Imamat after Prophet Muhammad is very important. This is what the Shias have got. So I wanted to save the Sunnis too. And I got myself into a lot of trouble here because my health is not well and all this. And I'm a direct person. So I was not the kind of person who would interfere in people's lives unless, no, I would not interfere. I would not push people to do things. I would just stay there in my life if I'm doing what is good. And yes, if someone's asking me for advice about my religion or about something, my family member, oh no, their family member, then I would give them advice. I would not butt in, interfere, right? So believe in the other to be able to take care of their family members and all this, and not give advice. Even if they're talking about their family, I would not give advice. I'd keep quiet until they ask me for advice. I'd let them vent out whatever they're talking about. If the sister has had a fight with the sister, brother, things like that, upset, father's upset, or talk, and just leave it. I wouldn't give advice. So I wasn't the kind of person, and I was a private person. I wasn't the kind of person bring things out also. I don't know what's happened to me, what the devil has gotten into me. So I got myself into trouble, and even now in my health, I can't socialize. Even if I go to my uncle's place, I'm afraid that I might because I've become very talkative. I can't listen to people. That problem I have, and out of control anger. If someone triggers something, I get very, very angry. I start to say bad words, even in the private moments. Like, I can't say, oh, what a terrible person. I have to say and I say, what am I saying? But I can't stop myself. So I apologize for that. It's just a demon's attack or something. Someone wanted to make me notorious. So I looked at this brother. I've done a live stream, and now but I will never be able to forgive myself because Azan brother is not able to forgive himself for this one mistake he made. I think he became very protective about me when he saw that I was defending Hazir Imam, when there's no one defending Hazir Imam. Not even a Shia coming there and defending Hazir Imam. 12er Shia. 12er Shia. So that's why he became, overly protective about me, but he didn't want to tell me that he's like a little brother protecting me. And when he saw M16, he was saying, like, we arguing and I was getting angry. He felt like he didn't say any comment here, but he privately, just to cool me down, right? Just to make me feel better. He didn't mean to put M16 down, right? So M16, Azan, I apologize. Actually, he just, because, they see that no one is defending Hazir Imam, no Shia 12er even. But I was there in Salim Lalani's defending Hazir Imam like anything. Right, trying to get my comments as much as I can, tuta-puta, broken way, not able to comment properly in my condition. So, and even the Shias, 12 Shias, what they say against Hazir Imam, His Highness Aga Khan, I don't call him Imam. I said, Imam, can I call you Maula? Because you are a master, you're not the Imam. I don't take that Imam from the Shia side, because I'm not a Shia anymore. Not an Ismaili Shia, not a 12 Shia, nothing. Okay, so I call him Maula. Spiritual masters can be in India. Hindus can be spiritual masters without having any affiliation to any country or any race, any creed, any religion. So master, yes, I accept him as a true master, but not as an imam of the Islam And not because I'm saying that because I'm a 12 Shia. I'm just saying that because this Islam is a false religion. That's why I'm saying that. And about Jews also, I feel that when I defend them, I mean against this religion and their religion, I can't talk about it because you see, I found one video only talking about this religious thing that they have. The psych tells you where this whole thing comes from, that leaders should be there and all this. Anyways, Judaism has changed. They don't go killing Exodus like Moses and his people did against polytheists or pagans. They don't go killing. So that's okay then. But I also don't believe in Moses being a true leader. These were crazy people going about some problem. So there was one video, I can't find it again. It was an education university, some channel that I was like, no one has explained this as this person. Now, this person has gone into Christianity. But before I found his video about going back to Christianity, I found this one video of his that says that there's a problem in the mind. Like, okay, let me search it out here. If I can find it, then I'll go to my Hindu is the only real Hindu God, or let's see, religion. Sorry, I can't find it right now. I hope M16 comes here. M16, these Ismailis are very strict about their people. We don't want anyone losing out. This brother was very helpful. So, out of sympathies for me, right? He was actually here when he was seeing that we were back and forth, right? You said something, M16 to me here, and I was like still angry at you, upset with you, that you've been following me and you're still asking me such a, a basic question, right? That even like Azan brother asked me, right? If Islam is so. But he has his reason to ask me. He said, then he explained to me why he asked me this. So you did the same thing, like asking basic, and Azan also did the same thing. So, but he's very sorry. He's very sorry. But you see, it doesn't give me a hard time. Like when I answer him back, give him an answer, then he did say that. Then he said, Ismailism is not for everyone. You see? It's not like it's forced, like Muslims force Islam on other people. They have dawas, like Christian missionaries. And Ismailism, he says, he's made it clear. If I can share this, I don't know. So for this, I need to explain. So I need to share a little bit that this brother told me, Ismaili brother, that Ismailism is not for everyone. And it gives freedom to others. So I'm trying to tell him that this Ismailism is very positive side of Islam, and it can't, and that positive side of Islam must be coming from the polytheists or the Jews. I'm also trying to tell him this, but he says he will not leave it because his Jamaat and his Highness Aga Khan, they are pampered with this honest leader. You will not find an honest leader, a religious honest leader, and only in gurus you will find. If you want to live in India, you want to leave, but that's different from Islam. They will not come after you, kill you, and all this. Also this, and also that I protected Hazir Imam from the Salim Lalani case. Tried my best. And I told him, trying to tell him that, Baba, see that Islam is not the true religion. So get to the root of the matter. Because you see, there are many people who hate Ismailis, any Muslims, right? They call them najis, they call them impure, they call them many names, many bad names. And this Hazir Imam is, Maula is going to, Master is going to hell, abyss, lowest abyss. Even 12 are Shias. So that's why M16, he didn't mean it in a ill, malicious way, Azan brother. He just wanted to, because there's no one supporting me here, and my health is not feeling well. My health is not well. My health is not feeling. My mind is not well, and I feel I have no support whatsoever from any Muslim country, from any Muslim. They're always questioning me like this. So that's why, okay? He didn't mean it in a malicious way. We are all on a learning experience together. So please overlook, forgive, and forgive me also for showing that. Yeah, sometimes the reason why he said this against you was when he was here. He didn't comment here, but he saw that I was very angry, getting very upset, deeply hurt, that you haven't seen. When you say you're learning and you haven't, then how come you make these statements? So you also want to learn. So how I'm going to answer you? If you say you're representing the majority of Muslims, oh God. So, here is Azan's also. Yeah, so I want to present. Good, I came here. You can see this because the Ismailis are very strict about their people. If Hazir Imam sees one person being corrupt or telling a lie or failing, he will just ask them to leave the Jamaat. So M16, this person is very, very sorry. And he made a mistake and he apologizes to you. And I am sure he means it because Ismailis are like this. And he's given me more surety that he's not my stepbrother and that he's an Ismaili. You can see from the beginning messages he sent me. Oh, now you can't see it, that's gone. So, the things he shared with me, like if I can't show you, but what he shared with me was that it shows, he knows about Dasant, he knows about majlises, which majlises charge for fees, which majlises don't. He knows about some private things about Hazir Imam. What is Hazir Imam's favorite samosa? That all what is Hazir Imam's favorite food? And it's samosa, right? So my favorite is the Punjabi samosa, they call it here, which is, we used to call it kachori in Karachi. It's like a samosa, but it's kachori. And I like vegetable samosas. I don't like mincemeat at all. Okay, so this is Azan's message to M16. Azan, because of this madness and betrayal and all this, I thought I was being spied on, and that my father or someone had sent someone to do hanky panky, and they had learned even some personal things about Hazir Imam to get me to not become a Hindu or something, or to say anything against Prophet Muhammad or Imam Ali. Right? That's what I started to think. And I can't trust people. I can't trust anyone. So that's why Azan brother got a bit carried away defending his sister, who he has made now on Facebook or things like that, right? Or has been following. But then there was a time when he thought he chose the time to come to me on Facebook in a private message. So we wish you good luck, Azan brother, in your life, every facade of your life. We wish you healing. So Paramahamsa Vishwan, I was telling Paramahamsa Vishwananda, if I have any rights as a Radharani, when you can heal a cancer. When I saw Nityananda too, but he looks like the electrician. He even has a mark on his arm, burnt a line, like my electrician did here. So I don't know. I thought whenever I see that, oh, there's light, but then, oh God, no. This yogi, I don't know if this Yogananda, Nityananda is true. Anyhow, any true healers, but I thought I was very optimistic. So I want complete healing for Azan brother. He went through a lot. He's got some, he has put on a video on Facebook, which his parents have allowed, but otherwise his parents also don't allow him to become famous like this or put on videos or his picture. Only on Facebook I saw his video. So he did say that that's where I found out that this is the person who said that he's had a disability and he's been through a lot. I cannot imagine also from childhood. So please, if there is a healer who can completely, although Jamaat then has helped him, but if there's a healer who can heal him completely, I don't know how much I can say now. I'm very wary about that. I've made a blunder and I will feel guilty for the rest of my life about this. So my case is very complicated. And so this. Now back to, okay, Islam. So M16, are you here? He just meant to, defend me because he said there are very few people. Some people also call them very bad names. M16, he didn't mean it in a malicious way. Or maybe he didn't even mean it about you. But that he was just, trying to, because I don't have a friend here. I don't have any, not even my brothers, no one, not from my family. I can not trust anyone in this to help me at all. Right? So, feeling alone. Not even my country or anyone. In this Islam thing, I took a risk. So, I might fall flat on my face. Ismailis have a very strong Imam, very honest. And the Jamaat is very united. And he's well known, well respected throughout the world, Azir Imam. So I don't think I can help. Ismailis leave this religion. So delusions and all, and also suspecting people to no end. And then, if I don't come out here, I feel I'm going to, I can't control myself, otherwise I'll burst. I have to. Like I was telling my brother that, I'm a very direct person in my life. Not even indirectly have I gone to someone to inspire them or anything. Not even indirectly. My motto is, if I look at my life in retrospect when it was normal, where even some Sunnis threw, stones at my father, the julus that he was in, Shia julus, they took him and they threw him. I've never hated the Sunnis. I've never generalized that all Sunnis are like this. I've loved my principal, who was a Sunni, to death, to crazy. If you know, like, I've loved her to death, and wanted her to, like, if I find out something about her that's not good, like, people make mistakes and this, then it hurts me so badly that you know, it's very, very, I'm very intense, very intense. So like that, I will not be forgiving myself for what I did to this brother recently, suspecting him to be my stepbrother and some things and all this. And now the thing is deleted and let's forget about it, hopefully. So, but I've shared some. I have to, okay. Now, M16, are you here? So I don't know. You see, miracles, this is very discouraging. There were times very discouraging. I didn't want to get up from bed because of this. Not because of my health, but also because of this, that, no, why should I go there? It's very discouraging. If people have had miracles, do you think even 12 Shias will come out of this if they will not look at the text. They will not look, because if they've gotten a miracle from Imam Hussein, then definitely not. Those Muslims who've gone into Christianity will definitely not come here. So, you see, but you can't say that you as a Shia 12er or Shias, you are the only one with miracles. No. There are people who have gotten up with miracles, they've had miracles. I've had miracles without, well, praying to God, Allah. Okay, there was a time when I did not pray. We never used to pray to Imam Hussein, or only during Muharram times. But there was a bird that came in my new house in Karachi, and we have glass doors. Where are they? Yeah, and downstairs. So there was this, he came from the kitchen, the sparrow flew in, and somehow from the back door of the kitchen, and he was smashing into the glass door, and he fell. And I was like, oh, someone, I can't save him. So it was very traumatizing for me to see that he's smashing into the glass floor. And then he fell, and at that time I had chronic fatigue and I was in depression. I couldn't see this. He fell, and I didn't know, I thought he's dead. I didn't know that sparrows also faint. I didn't see him breathing. I saw him just, dead. So I took him I didn't have time. I was like, oh God, I hope he's not dead. Give me a miracle, God. Yeah, this I said. So there was a bathroom, a guest, or we wash our hands, our kitchen is there. So there's this bathroom. We took him there, quickly put him under the tap, and he fluttered his wings, and he got his face, and he got up. So he had fainted, he had not died. Okay, so I thought, okay, thank God he's not dead. This is whatever it was, a miracle, or my prayer came true that he's not dead, he just fainted. Or he came alive, I don't know. And then I was like, I hope he's not injured his legs or anything somewhere inside. Let me see if he can fly. So I took him out of the kitchen door, and I just, said, fly, fly. And he flew. He flew, and then he came back. He came back and he sat on my left shoulder. He stood there on my left shoulder to thank me. And then he flew away. So such miracles I've seen. I mean, this was not Bibi Masumaikum Allahumma, or Bibi Zainab, or I'll give this minnat, I'll give this money there, or next year Muharram I'll give this. No, nothing like this. It was just, oh God, I hope he's alive. He comes alive. So this miracle I got a long time ago. But there are many people I couldn't save. Right, so I don't know why. And so for my own mother, for people, you know, who don't get a miracle, children who have cancer. Oh, when I went to this emergency and in Karachi, there's this man who came and said, this child has cancer. Or the doctor or the nurse at the reception was, I was like, oh my God, where's God? I started to question, there are children who have cancer. So this, and we cry for Ali Asghar, but for Ali Asghar. So Ali Asghar 6 months old and all this. But there are children who have cancer, okay? Babies also have problems. Infant. Some of them die. My two sisters died in infancy. One was an ayah caretaker in Karachi, Pakistan, who was feeding my infant sister salwa, and she went to sleep. So she was feeding through the bottle, and so my infant sister, choked on the milk and died. Right, and the one died before I was born. My mother's parents' firstborn, infant daughter, also died. So I'm also a prayer of Allama Rashid Turabi. But I still had to look into this matter. I'm a miracle who survived. And after me, there were I don't know, but God gave my mother. Then she had started to conceive. But first, when she lost her firstborn, when she was 13, she got married to my father. I don't know when she had the firstborn, Farah. In infancy, she died. She couldn't conceive anymore. So Allama Rashid Turabi had to give my father a prayer, a tawiz, and all this, right, happened. So I was born and I survived. But my grandmother did want me to die, I think. She wanted me to fall off the staircase. So I survived, yet. I survived. So this is my little story again. Yeah, so there are times I couldn't get up. You see, I'm also a miracle, right? Allama Rashid Turabi, my mother couldn't conceive. Yet I have to leave all these miracles behind. And what does Jiddu Krishnamurti say? Being naked in front of truth, alone, standing alone. So anyways, I didn't, I am not the kind of person, I don't know, my friend would tell me that, oh, because Aga Khan is so well known. You see what I gave here? I said, I don't care. Yeah, like that. So no, it's not because there's a backing of Aga Khan and I need Aga Khan's help when it comes in my head, right? I don't care about. I said even if Aga Khan, president's backing him and all this, when he needs help, even he saved his Ismailis from that tyrant in Africa. What's this? I mean, okay. So now, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I respect His Highness Aga Khan. I don't know what was in me. I was a Shia, I never said, never. And maybe some young Ismailis don't know that Ram and Krishna And even Bibi Fatma Zahra and Radha, Ismaili, old Ismaili, they think that that Radha was Ali. No, Radha was Fatima and Krishna was Ali. I've read in Ismailism an article long time ago in Karachi, and that Imam Ali is the Das Avatar, right? Here it is, ismaili.net. And I joined a Ismaili, and they told me, don't you know that Krishna had a sister? And I said, really? Krishna? I don't know if Krishna had a sister. Anyways, the Ismaili net. Then I left the Ismaili net page on Facebook. But I have still Ismaili Gnosis. I've joined the page. And I follow His Highness Agha. Salam. Salahuddin is here. This Arab. Oh, very scary. Good morning to you, madam. Oh, Salahuddin, a very good morning. Wa alaikum assalam to you, sir. Salahuddin. Now, what are you going to say? I hope you, please, don't say anything against Shias here or Ismailis. So, oh my God, I was just thinking how scared I am of you Arabs, right? Very scared of you Arabs. Oh my God. So, you are khar dimagh. You don't turn. You are like Pathan, Pakistani Pathan. Once this in your head, Islam, Islam, Islam. Yeah? You don't turn. You don't see? Now what are you? What are you trying to? I do admire your constancy in searching Islam. Keep up and good work, inshallah. You have to say inshallah. बस आदत से मजबूर हैं ये अरब भी. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Salahuddin brother. But I have to. Yeah, this Ismaili. Sorry, I'm talking in Urdu. That's bad behavior, bad manners. So after all, Salahuddin is saying, I do very. Oh, you do admire my constancy in this searching, but your Arabs have not got me as yet. When will they get to me and execute me so cutely? I will be executed. But I'm very scared of you, Salahuddin. Like, I was scared of M16. I told him off. I got very, very angry. I said, don't come here anymore. Now this M16 came and said, I'm learning. I'm not an expert. Okay, so you admire my constancy in searching. I have gone ahead now. Keep up the good work. Inshallah. Until I don't die. Maybe I have cancer. But I don't want sympathies from you. Just that I don't want to go to the hospital. I can't. So if I die, don't cry for me, Argentina. Sorry, there were never a case of apostasy punishment in recent time. Please update your information. Really? Where are you from? Saudi Arabia? Let me see. Yes, because look, in UAE, which crazy Muslim will change and tell you that he's an apostate? What is the law on apostasy? In UAE, they are, if I may say, they are very protected. The federal constitution declares that Islam is the official religion of the country. Government confirmed it illegal to convert from Islam. It's illegal. Okay, no death penalties, no punishments. Let me see. And leaving the Islamic faith is considered apostasy, a crime punishable by death. No, because it isn't the Holy Quran. Acha, now they found out. It's only in the Hadith, you're saying. Yes. Oh, thank God. Yes, yes. Death, you only see that, what, then, no, but here it is punishable by death. So please correct, you are Saudi Arab brother. Please correct your Emirati brothers. And in Saudi Arabia? Oh, so the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. Oh, we must. Your crown prince, I must say, is very good. Of Saudi Arabia. My salutations to him. You know, when Imran Khan openly told him that, our Pakistanis in Saudi Arabia, please take care of them. Don't put them down like this, that. He said, sure, you, my brother, I will take care of them. So that I've become that this Saudi crown prince from Saudi Arabia, very, very good. Oh, and now he's removed the hadith. So, because it's not in the Quran, Holy. Okay, but I'm still scared. Because some of you Muslims, still backward, still going on the hadith. Okay, now I'm not so scared of you Arabs. But why you not the sea? Honesty. Why you not the sea? You don't see. But you come here, you admire, but I still feel I need an honest admiration. Like someone would look at my work, and say, why? Why am I doing this? For truth's sake, for justice's sake. Not only that the Muslims kill us. You know why I'm scared of you? I'm scared of everyone who sticks to the dogma. I'm very scared of dogmatic people. A principle, a set of principles laid down by an authority is incontrovertibly true. The dogmas, teaching, belief, conviction, tenet, principle, ethic. Unchangeable. Many years of conditioning. You know why I'm scared of you? Because this tyrant who destroyed houses, Surah Ashar, you see. And now I must say I'm more scared of Ismailis also. Because they say, their lack of knowledge. Ismaili Muslims, they say don't take this literally. You said attempted assassination. Have you looked at your history? The day I was here, Salahuddin, showing you Islamic history, flaws in Islamic history. My voice has gone. My blood has... But for truth, they say. And if you see what this, look, if you see, Prophet Muhammad went to, what happened? Way to get what? Money for some polytheists who killed the Muslims, not them, right? He went away. He's standing outside, he's scared. Maybe he have fear, some phobia. He ran away when poor Hui said, okay, you wait. I will get the money, and give it to you. Then he's gone running away. You know why? He said that they wanted to throw a rock at me. Now where evidence coming? And please, he tells about Christians, that some Christians would give you money and all this some Christians miser, some Christians. Jews are the most miserist, conjus, meaning miserly people. In Quran ayat. Jews and polytheists are worse. Right? God knows. Something like this. You know the verse on Christian? Some of them, if you give them, no, that's about trust. Like some of them, if you give them a penny, they will protect it and give it back to you. Some of them, you give them, you give them, wait a minute. Some of them, you give 100 dinars, they will give it back to you. Some of them, you give them a penny, they will not give it back to you. You remember that verse? So sorry, I apologize for my impediments here. Now you see, Ismailis, I'm at the Ismailis. Das Haftar, who's the Das Haftar? How did His Highness become Das Haftar? And from Imam Ali? Problem. Right? You see, Hazir not want to come in front because he's scared either I become rude or he not want to have a direct talk. He's very busy. And he's very old also. But if I had found him at younger age, maybe this coming. So, why can't Hazir Imam come? Right? And have a dialogue. Take his precious time out to have a dialogue. Hazir Imam. How Imam Ali Das Haftar? When you reject the idols? Huh? In Hinduism, there have always been idols. Krishna said, I am greater than the demigods, but still, I am the demigod, Agni, in Gita. He didn't say, do not make idols of me either. Statues were made in Solomon's time. Who made statues? Solomon. Now, if you make these statues, women, and what the statues you make for just decoration pieces? Hindus are told, first make your decoration piece. No. Before you decorate your house with decoration statues, bring an idol of your God, like that, right? Now, Solomon had shayateen working for him. God is the Hafiz. And then in another place, God say if there were many gods, there would be disorder and harmony. They would have started fighting amongst themselves and killed themselves. Oh, God. So, something Jesus said when that soldier Roman soldier, I've seen Jesus of Nazareth, just showing off a little bit. Maybe I can talk properly about the story. In Jesus of Nazareth, a Roman soldier came to Jesus Christ and said, "Ire, sire," or see, ire, now this problem I'm having. Now you laugh. "Sire, my son, my what? No, my servant, not well, he's sick. But I have faith in you, you can heal him." Jesus said. He said, "Sire, I don't want to give you trouble. You can heal him from it here." Jesus said, "Go home. Your faith has healed your servant." Your faith in yourself, meaning. Very good point, Jesus said. Your faith has healed you. What other thing did Jesus say? I'm not a Christian, but just, they say Jesus learned from India. He's not eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. He must have learned from India, maybe. We don't know. But things Jesus said, don't go with the eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Mosaic laws. Jesus said, if you had faith as much as a mustard seed, what? You would tell this mulberry tree, which tree was it? Any tree, use it. What does Celine Dion sing? What we believed in childhood, when we loved our teacher or someone with a pure heart. Even if you have a boyfriend, chalo, okay. Love can move mountains. Didn't you have that faith? I can climb the heights. I told Miss Disa I can bring the stars down for you. She said, you don't follow my rules. You don't respect my wishes. And you're saying you're going to bring the stars down from the sky for me. Now I tell her, Miss Disa, can you please give me a good reason? You are telling me not to see you off till your car. But if you give me a good reason, then I will not, the reason, it's not that I'm ziddy, I'm stubborn, I don't listen to you, no. You give me a good reason. You see, I wish that I spent, let me see you off to your car, Miss Disa. What is the crime? What is the crime? She not allow me to carry a bag. She have two bags. Now, very long, we have Karachi American School, what is happening? Slow, technical problems having. So, no internet. Okay, so then, as Miss Disa, I'm not as stubborn as you have put blame on me. It is my wish. Right? So I tell her nicely, but not like now I'm telling you. No. I say, Miss Disa, please give me a good reason why I come to high school and then I ask her like this. Before my English very bad. I say, Miss Disa, can you please give me a good reason why you are not allowing me? It is my wish. When that come out Torah, थोड़ी सी बेवफाई, तुम्हें ये जिद थी कि हम बुलाते, हमें ये उम्मीद कि तुम आते. Meaning, I had this wish, desire that you come. You had the stubbornness that I come to you. So I say, Miss Disa, it's not my stubbornness. Now I found words to tell her. So I tell her through the Indian song now, movie song, थोड़ी सी बेवफाई. So she say, because I think, she give me a reason that some bearer here in the teacher's parking lot, they rape you. I said, Miss Disa, I will run so fast. He will not be able to catch me. She said, no, maybe a bearer here might rape you. I said, okay. See, then I listened, I understand, very happy. Miss Disa gave me a reason. Right? So, do you have a good reason? Or are you following this out of your conditioning, stubbornness? And someone is giving you a reason. Or your habit. What? Okay, now I'm not as scared of you Arabs so much. Please pray that Pakistan also see that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is aware that you should not look at these hadiths, that there's nothing written in the Quran about killing of apostates. Sorry, there were never a case of apostasy punishment in recent time. Only recent time, Salahuddin. Yes, now we should not be scared of you Arab Muslims, but we are scared of Pakistani Muslims. We are scared of Indian Muslims, Bangladeshi Muslims. Should we be scared of Egyptian Muslims? Where are the Qatari Muslims? So recently in UAE there hasn't been a case of killing. And anyways, UAE Emiratis are also cocooned. They are well taken care of by the sheikhs. And the first thing the sheikh says, our people. Very important. They love their land. They love their people. And good leader, what? Good people. You go to the government office, you see good women, Arab. You see that the feeling of helpfulness and urgently doing your work, helping you. You feel so good. And it was so difficult for me. But when I went there, I talked to them nicely, they talk to me nicely, they're helpful, they make life easy. I come out saying, oh my God, thank God I'm in Dubai. Like that. Some time ago, I go, and my Arab ladies, very good, government office. I feel so good. Even though I'm dying inside, the pain of the body wasn't going, the restlessness wasn't going. Make me feel, oh God, so good. You see, I feel so happy to see my Arab Emiratis helpful, down to earth, This just, if I die, so I don't want to praise them, because, things happen, bad things also. Oh God, when bad luck follow me. Like I say, such beautiful principle. Beautiful principle. Dushman come, do nazar and gone. Evil eye. Into us. Anyways, now we are here. So why does Aftar is, not to know. I wonder if will talk to me. Hazir Imam. Now he's very, very old. May God give him life 100 years. Right? May he be walking, talking, and all this, not that senile. So how do I show that? I've shown that, look, this from Hazrat Musa time. Chiefs. Now, so much I've shown to the Shias. Okay. What else? Salahuddin. So you see, now when will you leave Islam? Inshallah soon. No. Recent time, you know what happened, Salahuddin? This one man, he get, ostracized from Dubai, UAE. He say something, like what I tell you, he learn, or I don't know what he say. No, he don't learn from here. He never spoke about this. But he say in his video, let me show you. video where, sorry, no copyright infringement. Oh, intended. So he say here, what's the sheikh? UAE sheikh? UAE sheikh, UAE religious sheikh. UAE sheikh say against Islam get ostracized. Ooh, no, that's not against Islam. He get the poor man get ostracized. No, don't. That's not a true video, maybe. Huh? What? Someone is calling this sheikh satanic. You see this? Just because he say J, no mean, not meaning, where that gone? Video. Here. Just because this UA, no, I can only show you like this. I think it will come like this. What Sheikh Mansur? Eid prayers they are performing. So one Sheikh here said Jai Ram. They call him that Sanatani guy. Sorry, that's a, no, they don't call him names. They are scared. Sanatani guy, sorry, okay. UAE Sheikh says Jai Shia Ram. I can't believe this. There are many fake videos also being uploaded. What happened to Sheikh Muhammad bin? It's going to get hot here. We'll all be sweating like anything if we go out. I'm not even well to go out in the summer. Oh, this president very, very handsome. Our president, very handsome. And the crown prince of very, very good heart. Very good heart. Very good. I'm not japlusing, meaning, you know what japlusi is? Is it Arabic? Flattering. This essay Islam 90%. So ostracized. Yes, he's not killed. He's not killed, but he's ostracized. Thrown out. Oh, here he is. Men of religion hide 90% of issues, subtitles by at Ziryab Jamal. Wasim Yusuf. He's been ostracized. What is his crime? His crime is that he say men of religion hide 90% of issues. And he was ostracized from UAE. I'm very scared still. Scared, not very. You don't even, oh my God. So discouraging for me. You see, because you don't listen to reason. Then my teacher get it. That, what can be more great? That, my, an Emirati, he tell my father, come every day. Come every night to me. He said, what is, I'm his third wife now. I don't go there and he say, he's not about, why you not come? I'm upset with you, Naras. You not come. Every night you come here in the majlis. He make father his brother. He say, every night you come here. Oh, I think of principal. I wish principal was like this Emirati Arab who say, come to me every night. Every night you come in my majlis. Now, if Mr. find out that this Arab say to my father, his brother, he show, you know what he show my father? I said, Daddy, he said, Tup karo, keep quiet. What? He made me brother. He opened his tijori treasure, watches. He said, take, which one you like? Oh, I said, and another, like this. So, another Emirati friend. So I say, my Daddy, don't upgrade us. In Emirates, I say, please don't do this, right? He said, just keep quiet. This, my friend, this Emirat airline, my friend, that Dahi, uncle, my brother. I say, but this doesn't mean that if he offer you watch, you just take it. He say, if I don't take it, he cut my head. You know what I mean? He not us if I don't take it. He not talk to me. And he say, come every night. So this problem having. I'm like that. I have Arab blood. I tell my teacher, please, 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 I beg you, right? What I beg you? Just allow me to see you off till the teacher's parking lot car, your car. And I take pictures, click it. She say, no, 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 don't take pictures and all this. She get upset. And she not know we are Arabs. What? Every time she tell me we have a fight. I say, please let me pick up your bag. She say, no, 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 no. What this? She like Imam Ali to Akil, my burden. And why you come here? And he put out this iron, hot iron in front of him, Akil. She very principalized like Imam Ali. If you make excuse lie for her own good, then why you make her say, she tell me things, oh God. She give me such names, I tell you. They don't understand. So I tell her, give me a reason. Now, is anything more important than loving wish of a student, family friend now to be with you? Please, please, I beg you, 5 more minutes. Can you stay on? Like this, what my principal say. This what Miss Mary Caleb say. I go there to the principal's house on wedding night. They say, please, please, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. This what I tell Miss Dessa. Whoever they like, they say, please stay on, the guests, stay on. Miss Dessa say, get up, and on my birthday. Say, I have to go. Tomorrow I have school. I say, no, please. She say, you are being stubborn with me, this, that. What names I was given? Is there any other reason good? No reason I find good. So, I asked her, I said, okay, not even good. I said, give me a reason why you not want me to come to the car. She said, better rape me. What if a better rape you, Zahra? I said, better not rape me here. I run fast. She said, no, no, no. Yeah, but now I think, okay, she has given me a reason. I can counter reason it. But she's given me a reason, reasonable. Okay, so. Better now will rape me. In Karachi American School. I bring the car from teachers, but she would not want to be responsible, I don't know. I bring my car, I drive. and I park it outside teacher's lounge, teacher's parking lot, sorry. And I come in with my brother, but I alone there at that time, maybe. Now please, so what would make you see what I'm showing you if you would just become open, empty? Forget all the prayers we've made and the miracles we've had, right? Forget it. For truth's sake, justice. So if there were many gods, I even show Salahuddin. I show. Now please tell me. You see, without inference now, I've reached a stage where I'm showing polities and it was unjust. Because you see here in Surah Najm, how I take you people. See, again, I cannot repeat. Oh God, who helped me? My ear's gone. I think I have cancer. Hurting me. I've put headphones on. By the star when it descends. Why by the star? What has God shown Prophet Muhammad here? And why is he saying by the star when it goes down? Your companion has not strayed nor has he erred. Meaning your the companion, who's he? Not Ali, he's a brother of Ali. Abu Bakr, Umar, it might hurt you Muslims to know that Abu Bakr and Umar were saying he's gone mad. And you're saying don't say anything to our to the Prophet Muhammad Sahabas, you've told. My ears. Ooh. Sorry, I wasn't like this. Okay. Your companion has not strayed, nor has he erred. Nor does he speak from his own inclination. It is but a revelation revealed. I find many mistakes in the Quran. Also that. Taught to him by one intent. Oh, Jibreel or God? I think God. They put Jibreel, Sahih International. Shia say God, maybe. But Shias not look at Surah Takwir. Who is this messenger who is possessor of power with Allah? Okay, it's not the creator. Oh, you know how I brought you? Well, creator. Bring proof, he tells the polytheists or the atheists. Even that is not clear. At time, is he talking about the disbelieving polytheists or is he talking about the disbelieving atheists? Please be clear, because then the punishment's intense. And you know, if you're talking against polytheists, you're not doing justice. We were told that this religion's true religion. There's no truest. There's only true religion. The only true religion is this religion. And it doesn't dissemisni hota. Like if this globe is spinning on its own axis, 0.000000001, if it misses, globe will gone. Right? So this is how the Shia 12 verse are. We are on Bilqist. So which I take you to? Which ayat was it praising? Allah, the Creator. Provide your proof. And did they make female deities evil? Provide your proof. Quran ayat. I've forgotten. This fox giving me problem. Bring your proof if you are truthful. This is what the Jews and Christians Who originates creation? Maybe this one. You see this? Surah Namal, yes. Ayat 64. Read other ayats and see of Surah Namal. You cannot tell whether it's atheists. What's happening? Ceiling falling on me or what? Okay, no, there was wind. That's good. Is he not best who begins creation then repeats it? Well, if you're saying he's only the only creator, but there's a one, then why associate, no, not associate anyone with Allah? Okay, I'm very tired. Please bear with me. Who provides for you from heaven and earth? Is there a deity with Allah? Say, produce your proof if you should be truthful. That's not the right way to do it. By bringing in the creator, right? Even the Hindus have a creator, Brahman, but they say we don't worship the excuse me, Shiva, cursed Brahman. And you see, if you go to the creator, very good what Shiva did, not the Shias. Because, you see, if you can only see the signs of Allah. But if you go through Shiva, if you go through even Vishnu, you will see providence, provider, the best provider, the best provider. You will never come too close to Allah. The only way you can come close to Allah and be one with Him is see that He is this pure consciousness. Seeing it, and ask yourself, who's the one seeing this? When through the mind you are seeing, or can you see through your eyes? Or are you seeing from the witness? Only Shiva. Only through Shiva. That's why you have signs here, and that's why this whole thing is in a mess. You don't know, you are confused. How to reach God? What is the proof of God? Through the signs. And yet, Imam Hussein saying is a contradiction in itself. Is a contradiction in itself. If I go after your proof, and about the evidence of God, of existence, it's a contradiction in itself. Why? Why you people get stuck? You can't put him, you put him above everyone. Shias, they put him above everyone. Why? Because you are looking at the Creator. But I catch him where? I catch him here. Surah Maida 55 ayat. And comparing it, wait a minute. Your only allies are Allah, His Messenger, and fellow believers. I catch him like this. You know how difficult it was. Only Allah. There's another ayat which says only Allah is your ally. Otherwise, don't associate. You will be associating, and that's polytheism, and that's unforgivable sin, and unforgivable sin. In the Quran ayat, your only ally is Allah. No. How is it put? Your only ally is Allah. Otherwise, the Quran ayat, is that a spider? Wait. And no one else. There are allies of, oh no, 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 and no one else, otherwise you'll be shirking. The problem is I can't remember the Quran ayats, which I have done live streams on, shown you. I can't remember them. I forget. Your only ally is Allah and no one else. Let me show. Now that should be it, right? No, no, no. Surah Maida ayat I've given. I don't know in which ayat I found your only wali. Let me see. Your only Allah is the wali. Only wali is Allah. There are no awliyas. They keep giving me Surah Maida ayat. Allah has impressed on the Muslim tribes. Oh God, I can find it here. Your only ally is Allah. Now I can't find it, right? And no one else. If you take other than Allah as your ally, even not even associating, you would be associating with Allah. If you take allies other than Allah, what would you be doing? The likeness of those who take awliya other than Allah is as the likeness of a spider who builds for itself a house. This is not the ayat, but anyways, it comes close. But verily, the frailest, weakest of houses is the spider's house, if they but knew. Oh, I thought a spider had come here. So, it bite. Surah Ankabut, ayat 41. This means now and those who take as allies other than him, Allah is yet guardian over them, and you are not over them. Another ayat coming, and that ayat says shirk. That ayat say, and those who take as allies other than him, Allah is guardian over them, and you, Muhammad, are not over them a manager. What this mean? And another one, believers, do not take the unbelievers. No, unbelievers. Yes, I understand. Example of those who take allies other than Allah. So now he's told you now to take allies. Allah in Maida, Surah Maida at 55. What it means? Shirk, right? He do shirk with the messenger of Allah and Ali, if taken as Shia or Sunni. I don't know how Sunnis take it. And believers in general, believers who pray and give zakat, take allies. Let me see this ayat. Oh God. And thus have we revealed to you in Arabic, that you may warn the mother of cities, Makkah, and those around it, and warn of the day of assembly, of blazing fire. And what is this? Okay, so like that. It have many mistakes, because here it says the example of those who take. Okay, I just get this ayat. The example of those who take allies other than Allah, Surah Ankabut, is like that of the spider who takes a home other than Allah or besides Allah. You don't even know that Ankabut coming. Ankabut. Okay, I should go to Surah Ankabut then. The example of those who take allies other than Allah is like that. Other than, besides Allah. It could mean other than Allah, besides Allah. Min duni could mean with Allah. Protectors is like the spider who takes a house, and indeed the weakest of houses is surely. So you're not supposed to take other than Allah, right? As an ally, your protector even. What contradiction, what contradiction. Shias thought they've worked it out. Surah Maida, again Surah Maida ayat. Surah Ankabut ayat 41. Indeed, Allah knows whatever thing they call upon other than Him. And He is the exalted in might, the wise. And these examples we present to the people, but none will understand them except those of knowledge. Allah created the heavens and the earth in truth. In truth. Indeed, and that is a sign for the believers. Okay, you created the heavens and the earth in truth, but you didn't create human beings in truth. That shaitan, the assumption of them has come true. And then you offered the trust to the mountains and all, but they refused. And mankind took it, and is the most unjust and the most arrogant and the most, God knows what that word is in Arabic. Recite what has been revealed to you of the book and establish prayer. Indeed, prayer prohibits immorality. No, it doesn't. I've seen some people praying, Muslims, and creating immorality and wrongdoing. No, it doesn't protect. And the remembrance of Allah is greater. Even greater than Salat is the remembrance of Allah. Okay, this means that you remember Allah in prayer. No, zikr. It says zikr Allah. Right? Yeah. So remembrance of Allah is greater than this Salat. And do not argue with the people of the scripture except in a way that is best, except for those who commit injustice among them. You know what injustice is. Do not argue with them, but Allah has told them, I will deface your faces. Say, we believe in that which has been revealed to us and revealed to you. This is hypocritical sign. And our God and your God is one. And we are Muslims to Him. So He's calling them like this in a deceptive way right now in this part. Please take this one in context. No. And then, what out of context? How are you going to take this before we obliterate your faces? Before we obliterate your faces. Quran ayat. Oh, we believe in one Allah, and nicely, like telling them, you are patronizing. Oh, you are giving in. You are looking at the bed. Oh, what are you doing? No, and you who have been given the book, believe in what we have revealed, confirming what is with you from before, that we efface faces and turn them on their backs, or we curse them as we curse companions of the Sabbath. And is the command of Allah executed always? In bracket. Now, where the other thing I was... and do not argue with the people of the scripture, you are told here, except in a way that is best. What best? With the Najrans you said, let's call the curse of Allah on us, whoever lies. Is that a best way? Best way to do it? I can show you an ayat which is about Eid Mubarak. except for those who commit injustice among them, and say, we believe in that which has been revealed to us and revealed to you, and our God and your God is one. We are Muslims. And thus, as we send down to you the book, and those to whom we previously gave the scripture believe in it, and among these are those who believe in it, and none reject our verses except the disbelievers. Allah has told me something else here, that we did not send, we didn't, no, he tells, they are saying that Allah did not send any messenger, any book to us. Allah didn't send any messenger and any book, any scripture to us. So I've been proving what the scriptures revelation, and we did not send any messenger except to be obeyed by the permission of Allah. I keep forgetting the ayats. I'm not ready for this. There's an ayat which says that they say Allah didn't send any book or any, that's the Makkan polytheists perhaps. So I closed all the dogma. You're saying breaking of houses, and I even showed history is wrong. Islamic history lopsided. Please see, you have been put so much fear. You can't get out of this religion, or this religion you prayed and somehow you were shown a miracle, right? You know, some mothers' miracles, some mothers' prayers don't come true. I was praying and praying, Miss Dissa, come back. She never came back. Anyhow, so one day, this lady come and she tell us, and now it's 1989. For me, it's gone. I've had it with God, with baby Sakina's tabut, everywhere, right? 13 Safar, I've had it. This lady comes and tells us, I was sitting at the tabut of baby Sakina. She says, please pray. My husband has left me. Let he come back. I can't see another person restless. My God. I go home and, I'm wondering what this thing before going to sleep. What this woman came. Oh my God, her husband left her. And I'm a fish out of water for Miss Dissa. It's 1989, since 1984, 3 somewhere, 84. Oh God. So, I realized that maybe her will is not there. Her will is not there. Like Hazrat Khizr, her will is not there. So his will, if someone's will is not there, then what do? You shouldn't pray. So I go to this child Hazrat Khizr killed. You know, even the believing parents could not save their child by prayers. Hazrat Khizr come and kill the boy. Right? Christian Prince recently, when I was, not recently, but when I found Christian Prince, he's saying here, look, another point come out. Christian Prince show. Where is it? Oh, I should have, Khizr, kill the boy. out of fear, you know. Like maybe someone have feared that I'm a lesbian and they separate me and Miss Disa because of the fear that I might become a lesbian maybe in some future time, or it is hidden in my subconscious. But I like boys, like I was supposed to marry someone. I don't know why they don't believe me. But you know, this out of fear. Kill the boy. Where's that ayat? Kill the boy. Ayat, can you give me the ayat? Also, this Google. Now, parents believing, right? Then they both set out until when they met a boy. Then he killed him. He said, have you killed a soul? Nafsan. Pure. Pure. Zaki. This boy pure. My love for Miss Disa pure. No one see. For other, not even Shia see. For other than a soul, certainly you have done a thing evil. Right? 74. Huh? Khidr said, I did not tell you that with me you would never be able to have patience. Moses said, if I should ask you about anything after this, then do not keep me as a companion. You have obtained from me an excuse. So they set out. Now Khizr is explaining to Moses why. He's got higher knowledge than Moses. As for the ship, it belonged to the poor people. As for the boy, his parents were believers. And we feared. Khizr is saying we. Isn't Allah involved in this? It's Allah's knowledge. Maybe Allah come down. And we feared that he would overburden them by transgression and disbelief. Feared. Oh God, you can bless. You could have blessed Aisha when she was 6 years old, when Prophet Muhammad got married to her, betrothed. But no. And this on fear. We feared. God have fear. God have fear. Because Hazrat Khizr is from God. He has ilm laduni from God. He may be God himself, but you are not. You are so stupid. Oh, sorry, but you know, I want to slap you now. Slap myself. I mean, not physically, but you know, like. Oh, Hoffen, what is this? What did this God have? Fakh. Fakhashina. Please tell me it is not fear. All say it is. All translators are saying it is feared. We feared. Please, wait a minute. You can bless. As for the youth, that young, innocent boy, we feared. You see, your God is full of fears. There is Jesus Christ. I see in Jesus of Nazareth, not that I believe in Christianity. Go home, daughter. No. Daughter, your sins are many, but they have been forgiven you. What I hear, I mishear. Not because of the greatness of your faith, but the greatness of your love. Simon, when I came to your house, you did not wash my feet with your tears. This prostitute coming, she become Mary. Who she become? Mary Magdalene. where Jesus raised her to heights. Jesus transformed a prostitute, and Khizr killed a boy. Now I was thinking, can prayer? So my heart tell me, because I'm Shia, stupid, stupid heart. Oh no, Khizr killed that boy. You can't change the will of people. If Miss Desa's will is not involved, if that husband's will wanted to run away from his wife, leave his wife in the lurch. My husband has left me and run away. Please pray. Oh, then I say, yeah. Maybe Miss Desa's will. Then if you pray, because didn't God say that I have given you free will? No, he tells Shaitan, I have given you respite. I don't think he tells human beings. But human beings have a will. If they didn't have a will, why would they be punished for the choices they make? That's what, because on Haq, but no Haq, forget it. So as for the boy, his parents were believers, and we feared that he would, oh Lord, you can't pray, in Islam. I don't think you can, oh God, please change her mind, please change her will, please make her love me. Because if Khizr come, he said, we feared that Zahra become lesbian. So kill Zahra. And I'm not a lesbian, but we fear that someday Zahra becomes lesbian with Miss Disa. What ilm? Above Musa. You know what ilm laduni is? Laduni. From God. Knowledge from God. What nonsense. Oh. So, I'm not a lesbian at that time. Right? I just very affectionate. It's this then these Americans take out the movie. And that the chances are that that the actor, he hug. What that actor? Name. Cast. Oh, my friend. Now, are they gays? No. Even America show what this is, chances are. Reincarnation movie. He hug. Where's the cast? So, Robert Downey Jr. hug Ryan O'Neal in this movie. Oh, my friend, and hug him and all. He remembered his reincarnation. He remembered Ryan O'Neal was his friend in his past life. Ooh, Khizr come and say, I fear this Robert Downey Jr. will become, Alex Finch will become, his name in the movie, will become a gay. Kill him. Ryan O'Neal's name, Philip Twain. Okay? Like that, what nonsense is happening? Now, you Muslims, please see this, right? Love. You know what the Bible say? I'm taking you to the Bible. Maybe you will become Christian, if not Hindu. Love, true love, oh, true love, not even pure love. True love casteth out all fears. Why fear? I say one day about Mr. Sir, I say when God is above us and love is with us. What I say? What when there's no wrong and right when you love someone. You know that? Or you not to know that? Oh, because I'll have to explain to you Sancha naam tera, tu sham mera. Shri Krishna and Radharani. Even Shri Krishna make your wrong right. Celine Dion, okay, Celine Dion in that one song. For all the wrongs that you made right. It is your fear. And this God not true. This Khazar not true. Because wherever you see fear coming, you see Shaitan coming, you run away. One John 4, paragraph 4, verse 18. Well, it is say not true love, but perfect love casts out fear. My goodness, love is perfect in itself. Now there are different translations. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear involves punishment. The one who fears has not been perfected in love. My childhood coming. Now you see people asking, how does love cast away fear? Where is Miss Tissa? She's gone. 11th August, she left. I don't know which year. I have Bible. When I see her, I go back and find out there's a store, Christian store. I go there and get the Bible. One time I see her on the road. And I remember that's the song I used to play and cry, cry, cry. If you see me on passing by and the tears are in your eyes, walk away. Miss Dessa, walk away. Don't look at me. Chicago, I think. I don't want you to see me this way. If you see me walking by. But I saw Miss Dessa walking by. I was in the car. And the tears are in my eyes. Look away. Miss Dessa, look. Baba, you people are so scared and fear and sinners. But put this verse in the right category. So what I say, I'm not boasting, but in my teens, what I find out, that if love, when love is on our side, and God is above us, what fear you have. Please, then these things, okay, I understand that homosexuality is present. I understand all these things are there. And I also find out in London that homosexuality, one friend of mine, he tell me that he go to psychiatrist with his parents. And the psychiatrist say to his parents, Baba, he's biologically like this. And he explained to the parents, it is biological, because he was biologically, it wasn't in his mind. And in the this thing, Quran, it to say they were not of sound mind. It's biologically like that. Then the psychiatrist explained. So I want to know. Then because my religion, not because I'm, no, I was straight, right? So I say, okay, like that, like I tried to defend His Highness Aga Khan from Salim Lalani and all that. So, not because I'm gay. Now, if I defend the Jews when I see they are not in the wrong year, then I have to defend them. Justice, right? Here. Not in Exodus, but here in the Quran ayats. Surah Hashar. So it is not like someone should thank me or anything. It is our duty. Justice demands it. And I cannot go against justice. I cannot go against truth. So from my childhood, I know that love can move mountains. Love can bring down stars. I tell Miss Tissa, what else can love do? Bible tells you. What fear you people have. Since childhood I've seen. Look, Miss Tissa, I know was, she must have seen a lot. She was 40 decades older to me, meaning 40 years older to me. Shall I show you the picture? Why would I go against, for Miss Tissa, against a friend, Iranian? My cousin go crazy after her. She was my friend. She became my friend because her sister came in my father's family, married to his brother. She's older to me, the other one, even her sister, but we become friends. I don't have a picture. In Karachi, I have a picture. You see, you will say, what is this? But I asked Miss Tissa, you see someone in that farewell, auntie's farewell party? Very beautiful. Like men say that she's beautiful. Because my cousin, Miss Tissa, say, I didn't see anyone beautiful there. I said, then Miss Tissa, everyone says she's beautiful, but what is your then concept of beauty? She tell me Mr. Adams' wife. So, I say, okay, with permed hair and all that, such a. And Mr. Adams' wife, no, wait. Sorry, Mr. Kevin's wife, Mr. Kevin Hughes' wife. Mr. Hughes' wife. Oh, so she was in high school, a teacher, and I even bought her somehow when they were doing this teacher, I had to buy her that one, going, gone. I've forgotten the name of that. So, anyways, but if you see Miss Tissa, what in Miss Tissa I see? What physical? What? It is your fear. And with due respect to Miss Tissa, maybe she had gone through, seen the students. She tell me, no student has given me back money. I borrowed. She gave me herself. She said, no, you take it. I was going to relinquish my burger, no, my drink, because I didn't have that much chits. And I was new in Karachi American School. We had to get chits and all that. So before I could leave the line, Miss Tissa gave me her chits. We have to transform. It's like currency transformation. We go to the chits area give the money and we get the chits, and then we go to the snack bar and give the chits, pay in chits, not in money. So I had money, and not that much also. So she told me, she was standing there. She told me, I'll give it to you. I said, no, no. She said, no, no, take it from me. So I took her chits, paid for my burger lunch and a drink, a hamburger, not hamburger like we used to call it hamburger in Karachi American School, but burger, beef burger or something. And then then the next day I gave it back to her. So she told me that no student has ever taken, like I've given them money or they've taken money from me, has ever given me money. And she's donkey's years teacher. She was the teacher of my principal in St. Joseph's College. Like that. She told me, no student ever has given me back money who has taken money from me. You are the first one. And I was, so eager to give her back her money. Oh, that's another story. Well, okay. So the next day, when I got the money. Now, okay, but there are lesbians and homosexuals who are honest also. But I wasn't so true love casted out fear. Christians and Miss Disa couldn't trust me, and I was a child. So, you know what this perfect love is? They'll only say it's for Jesus, and Jesus can only give it to us through His Father and His Son and the Holy Spirit. But I say something else, right? Just because I was not a Christian, but I believe in love. Love. So you see, I have a picture of Miss Tissa on my this thing. It'll make me cry if I go there and see a picture. Even now. Imam Ali said, forget it. No matter how much you tell the Shias, they won't believe you. So I wanted to tell Miss Tissa that, Miss Tissa, can you come to the... then I realized that she had herself wanted to go to my Imam Barga. She came. She went to Maskati Imam Barga in Karachi. She went to Matam, Akka Matam, fire walking for Shah Qasim. I would tell Miss Desa, but there were some Shias who would lie and did bad things and falsely accused us and spread rumors. How am I to tell Miss Desa that my love for her is pure? Now she's gone. Damage is done. So, you put people through hell. You see, the people will never forgive you. But you just have to explain it to God. The world may think you are notorious, but you only have to, they can put you through jail and torture and punishments. That's why I started reading Khalil Gibran, the prophet. And you lawmakers, how do you judge? Right? They broke the most beautiful, innocent relationship. We made it so complicated. It could be this, or she might have a hidden lesbian in her. They ruined my whole life from 15. And look, when I was with Miss Tissa, I could take what you're saying once only. I said I got a crackpot thing, like, you know, and I regret that day and also another day when we were partying. But until I was with Miss Desa, I felt I could take it. I had the strength. I never got depressed. I could go to hospitals. Next thing I know is that I can't go to the hospital to even see a family member. No, no, I'm very restless. I can't. I can't give anymore. So this happened to me. I couldn't do any social work, any service to people. Depression. Very bad depression. I couldn't go to school every day. But it was a local school, so they didn't have this thing of failing me if I didn't go punctually every day. So like that regularly every day. Not punctually. On time I went, but regularly. So this, you see, your fears you have projected on your children, this religion, and which has taught you to do this, and then you don't allow them that freedom. Like I had a hard time with my sister. Don't talk to me about boys. I can't take it. I'm very strict. I told my sister this, you know. Yeah, there's auntie. You go to the auntie, please, and you know, this is my weakness. I'm sorry. Now, I have worn shorts, but I can't see my sister in sleeveless. So this injustice I was doing because I was a Shia. It came from my religion. My mother was very lenient. I've told my mother not to wear sleeveless in my childhood. You know, wearing a sari. My mother used to sometimes wear saris. She wore a sleeveless blouse. I told her, Amma, I don't like it. Please don't wear sleeveless again. This problem. So one day from London, I bought this seeing, you know, this thing, Wimbledon. I go to the shop, I buy a dress, tennis dress, sleeveless. My mother say, oh God, I also want to wear something like this. So we play cricket with that tennis dress. You know how the ladies wear? So I buy a dress, not a skirt and for tennis playing. Then I give to my mother, I buy one or something. My size suit. Fit my mother. Anyways, then we take a picture. So that time, that was even way back before London when I told her when we were in London not to wear sleeveless. I don't like sleeveless. So this problem having lots of, you know, like what do you call it, conservative. The mind is always, if someone not to wear hijab, you know, when I start to wear hijab, my sister come and she say, oh my God, it's so, I say, yeah, isn't it intimidating? She say, yeah, like you're wearing a hijab and I feel so terrible, guilty, intimidated. And then you see someone wearing a short and you feel, oh my God, that's just too much for me. You start to judge the other person. They're not good because they're wearing, you know, a Sayyid told me, I said, well, when you look at a woman who's not wearing hijab, how do you feel? He said, yeah, I do judge that woman. They don't look at that woman respectfully. You know, not as respectfully as they would look at the hijabi. So I said, does your mother do hijab? Later on I asked him. He said, no. Then I said, why are you forcing me to do hijab? Right? Oh, because of my dream, because Imam Zainal Abidin came in my dream and said, when you wear hijab, you will see me and all this. If you wear hijab, you will see me. And all that I was telling him. Yeah, and Imam Zainal Abidin said, this is very crazy for me now. Because that dream, Imam Zainal Abidin come is sitting on the prayer mat. I come from Karachi American School. One night I'm maybe having my practices. So I come late in Maghrib time, or what, hockey practice and maybe a game. So I come a little bit late, I'm late. And so I can't find any other, I just wear this, I find red trousers in Safar. And you know what? Imam Zain Labadin is sitting on the prayer mat, facing the Qibla in my room. He's sitting. And he's got his face all covered. He's got his face all covered with that, oh, how do you call it? Like we had the Sabil cloth. I think it's, I've forgotten now English and all this. I know Muslim, what's that? I think it's, how do you pronounce it, Muslim? Muslim. That cloth. So it's covering his face. And I'm sitting up. It's dark in my room, but I can see Imam Muslim. How you pronounce this cloth? Black. It's black. He Muslim. I don't know. I've forgotten how to even pronounce it. Maybe. So he tells me, "You're wearing red today. Do you know what we have been through this month of Safar?" So I'm like, red trouser I was wearing in Safar, month of Safar. First time I wore it. So he lifts his head up a little bit and he says, Sham, Sham. Meaning Damascus, when they took Bibi Zainab and Imam Zain al-Abidin as captives to Sham. Then he tells me, then I say, why can't I see his face? It's covered in muslin, black cloth. He says, you will be able to see me when you do or if you do the hijab. If you do hijab, then you will be able to see me. So I told this dream to Yusuf Zaidi. I had it when I was in Karachi American School. I was wearing shorts and all this. I never told this dream to anyone else. Long time. Until when I went mad and they compelled me to give out secrets. You know how they had messed up with my mind. Then on the internet, I didn't care who I was talking to. Yusuf Zaidi came talking, what I was saying. They really compelled me, you know, like a detective who breaks you in order to make you come out with secrets and all. So I had a terrible nervous breakdown. And then restless, compelling. So I told Yusuf Zaidi, that's why. So now they told me, Parma, I thought I was connected. So I said, why did I have these dreams? He said, because you were Shia at that time, not because they are true. You see? Because you were Shia and something might have happened. I said, oh yeah, so about my problem with Miss Tissa, like we were on different grounds, we were different. So we went to this, my father's friend, Gujarati friend. So Masuma also was our mutual, she was also Gujarati and she was a relative of my father's friends. So they were there in Mehfil Sheikh Rasan living there. So he was very like Imam Zain al-Abidin, would hardly come out and all this, I was told. And he was very pious. So regarding my problem with Miss Disa, he gave, for us to, come together in loving ways, he gave me a zikr Allah to do, attribute, a name of Allah, which is like Ya 70 times, Ya Kaharo. Kaharo. So after our Zohar and Asar prayers, and at the Janamaz prayer mat, recite the 70 times. It just blew up in my face like anything. So that's why, because of his belief in Imam Zain al-Abidin and what he must have given me, Ya Kaharo, same thing I saw Imam Zain al-Abidin in the at the prayer mat where I had said Ya Kaharo 70 times. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Maybe my father couldn't say it, but he couldn't see me in shorts. He'd come to a hockey match of mine, and Mr. Tankersley, our coach, they decided to give us a skirt now. In skirt, we played this tiny skirts. Hockey. So this problem. So something really, so they told me that all these dreams you've had is because, of something other than this religion is not true. It's because what you believed in or what fears you had, or maybe the fears that your parents had, and or the prayers, they must have asked someone to pray, or this man we went to was a friend, he was a relative of my father's friend too, two Gujarati had Uncle Bashir and Uncle Haider and all this. So all that, collective consciousness. But it's all wrong. This is not Allah. Allah would want you to have, like my father said, if, for example, if you, in Islam, they say 3 days if you don't talk, it's haram. 3 days if you stop talking, in Islam, it's haram. Yani, before 3 days are over, before these 3 days, you need to talk. If you're upset with someone, not talking to fellow Muslim for more than 3 days without abandoning him, fatwa number. Is it haram? It's not in the Quran, but brothers are not speaking after 3 days. Will be kafir? Like we were told it's haram. No, it's not real. This page I can't get. Maybe I should go to Shia Islam. Not Islam only. Yeah, it's between Muslims. But you are told not to make friends with the Christians and Jews above Muslims. Not talking to fellow Muslims for more than 3 days without, no, Islam web dot. So this is also another thing, ruling. General mourning period is 3 days following the death. No. Stop talking to your brother. If you stop talking, this problem here. Jesus Christ has said something to this, not Islam. Jesus Christ has said, don't bring your gifts to the altar. So I'm wondering how Miss Tissa is going to church. So if you are offering a gift at the altar and there remember that your brother has something against you, Matthew 5, verse 23. Sorry, no copyright infringement intended. Leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to them. Then come and offer your gift. This is in the Bible. This is not in. This may be in the not in the Quran. Like this, but it's only for the Muslims if they stop talking. Even if it's in the Hadiths, Shia and Sunni. So, brother, then come offer your gift. Be reconciled, meaning if you are in ikhtilaf, if you have not reconciled, Istisa, open the door, please. Open the door. Istisa, leave your offering there before the altar. What damage they did to this Karachi, they're saying it's not Karachi American School. I tell you, सबसे बड़ी big guna is separating two loved hearts. You will go to hell, burning in hell. This I guarantee you. I'm not talking from the Quran. Maybe you will. But the person who separated two loved ones, Miss Desai and I, is going to hellfire. Maybe Imam Zain al-Abidin is also going to hellfire. He definitely is. Whoever helps, look at your religion. Shall I read Ziyarat-e Nahaniya? No, Ziyarat-e Ashura. Oh God, I can't help it, the force has come. So you made me die. You killed us. Right? Until this day. What do? Mary, 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 Mary. Not Mary. No. Marriage. Ujur no. Whatever that Arabic word is. You say to the men, your Allah. Your Allah say, be patient. But if you can't be patient, your Allah in Surah Nur, also look at this, is allowed. Don't go on be chaste, be chaste. He's allowed prostitution where there's no compulsion of slave girls. That's what he's done, your Allah. I tell you, about Yazid, I have many things to tell you. I have been wondering on Yazid. How many hours? 2 hours ago. Okay, I'm going to come back, end this. Look at this, Surah Nur ayat 33. You, your Allah can't even write properly here. What Imam Zainul Abidin Singh cry, not the ladies' voices come out and all this nonsense. Protruded breasts. This Quran have pornography. I will show you that. Okay? You will all go to hell if you follow this tyrant. I'm saving you from going to hell.